Hi guys, today we are going to discuss a very important concept in OOP, that is method overloading. So what is meant by method overloading? So basically we have seen the class and object in Java. Now for that simple example I will take so that you can understand. So I will create a class, new class, which is known as class A. So open the bracket. So this class A, what it will do, basically we can add two values over here. So for that I will take a method. So in this method I will take two values, that is n1 and n2. Both are integers because this is an add operation. So basically you can see there is no issue with this, the class, and inside this we have a method also. So there is no problem with this class and this method means function. Now I will create an object for this class here. So how you will create an object for that A class? So basically you will declare it A. Suppose I will create an object like any variable that you can your wish. I will say new keyword, and what is the type? I will declare the type like this here. So basically you are creating a new object with this statement, and you are assigning that new object of type A to the this variable object. So yeah, with this object you can call any of the this method. You can call simply like obj dot add. Inside this add you can pass two values like 5 comma 2. So it's simple, no problem. Keep the semicolon. So if you execute, suppose I will write the statement, it will print n1. Inside it will print just addition. So just it will print the addition of both these integers that we are taking. Now if I run the command, so basically you can see it is just printing the 7 in the terminal, so there is no problem. So what is now method overloading? So if I create another method with the same name called this with the 3 parameters, what if I want to add 3 numbers? See, you cannot have a function that is, see, you cannot have a two functions called with the same name. So I changed the second variable as add1. Okay, so you can see why there is a wastage of memory. It is accepting two variables, it is also accepting two variables. Here we are adding, here also we are adding. So that is not possible. You need to keep the method names different. You can also have the different parameters as well. If you want to add three variables, here also if you need to mention that the addition, for the addition. So basically it will this method. So basically this method will add three integers. This method will add two integers. So if you already created an object, so pass three values. So that's simple. If you print that, so you can see 7 and 16 are printing in the terminal. So what is meant by that? So you cannot have the same name, but you can have the same name if they have different number of parameters. So if you see, we have 3 parameters over here and we have only 2 parameters over here. So with this parameter difference also we are able to achieve the method. But if you reduce one of the parameter here, so it will be going to show an error. So what is this error? The method is already defined in class A. It is duplicate method. So it is already there. Then what is this? So you cannot do that. So with the different number of parameters only you can do that. Or you can also have another kind of thing, that is you can have two parameters. That's no problem with the same method name. But the type of the number should be different. So if I change one of the integer to double, so then also it is accepting two variables. You can see then also it is accepting two variables, like here it is accepting two variables, the method name is add. Here also it is accepting two variables, the method name is add. So there is no issue, but here I change it to double. So now with this help, so you can have the same method name add and add, both it performs add only, but based on this double or integer it will be going to perform the addition. Now you can get a doubt, what if I did not pass? So you understood 3 parameters means this will be executed. So if you have two parameters, which function will be executed, whether this function or this function? You have just the integer difference. It is integer, it is double. Now we can see with removal of this, I remove this, I just passed 5 to 5 comma 2. So within this method, first method and third method, one method should be executed because both the method names are add only. This method name is add, this method name is also add. It is accepting two arguments, it is also accepting two arguments. Now which one will win? So basically we will see. It will be going to return a double value or it will be going to return a integer value. If this executes, it will return integer. If this executes, it will return a double value. Let's see. So it is executing the integer value because we are passing here integer value. What if you pass 5.0? Because we are passing here double value. Let's see what happens. You can see if you pass here double value, it is also going to affect the number of parameters. The function is add only, here also add only, but based on the double value it is accepting this function. If you pass integer, it will be going to accept this function. So basically this concept is known as method overloading. So this is a simple concept, but you need to understand the method name and number of parameters. Based on that, the method overloading concept is there.